Here we go. Hey Vigilantes, what is up? Today we are talking about my 5 favorite zombie maps. Now, I did have 5 best zombie maps in my top 5, but this is more of a personal thing, because that was more 5 maps that I think in total people like. A couple of them were like kind of personal, like I put the zombie map 5 at number 5 just because I love it so much. But honestly, I don't know, I don't think that would be at 5 for most people, but that was a little persuaded. But for the most part, that whole top 5 was just about, in general, what people like. This is more personal for me. And spoiler alert, 5 is even higher on the list, and much better. So, up at number 5 is Der Eisendrache. I used to think this was my favorite map, but I thought about it more and more. And, oh, before we do that, I'm sorry. I was going to do it at number 1, but we're going to do it right here, actually. My 3 honorable mentions are Gorod Krovi and Kino der Toten. So, that's only 2 honorable mentions. But, not only that, those are my 2 honorable mentions, and also we're leaving aside Shangri-La and Origins, because I only played each of them for about like 15 minutes. I really haven't played it a lot because I don't own them, so I really can't tell. I've seen Shangri-La, and it seems like a map I would love. I love the scenery and stuff, but everyone says that the map's not good, so I honestly don't know. And Origins looks awesome too, but a lot of people say it's a bit too hard. So yeah, we're excluding those 2, and we're Gorod Krovi and Kino der Toten are excluded. Now, Gorod Krovi and Der Eisendrache are really a toss of which one you like more. I find Der Eisendrache to have a little bit more replayability, because people don't like how much easier it is than Gorod Krovi, but I feel like since it's easier, you can get past all the boring parts, like having to get good weapons. You can just get a bow, then buy like a box and hit and get something. And I hate the Dragon Gauntlet. Like, I think it's the best one and the most fun to use, but I think it's just too annoying to get. Like, I don't like the incubation, how it has to cool down for 4 rounds. That should not be a thing. Alright, that is just annoying. And second of all, I think penetration kills you should be able to get with the ray gun laser. So, like, it's just kind of silly there. So, I feel like Der Eisendrache I like a bit more, but again, this is my personal opinion. So, number 5 is Der Eisendrache. Also, I'm the archer, the wonder weapon's a bow. It's like, why wouldn't it be in this 5 list? Now, up at number 4, though, is going to be 5. So, it's a little bit higher in this one. I love 5. I like the difficult part to it. I love the elevators. Elevators are so fun to use, I feel like. And I think it's just overall really good. And there's no cooldown to the elevators. There's no cooldown to it. So I really like that. And then the 5 boss some people don't like. But the thing is, the Winter's Howl, everyone complained about how it wasn't that good of a wonder weapon. It's, I think, average. I feel like it's a step up from the ray gun, honestly, because it doesn't damage you. And it has more of a purpose, because now it can kill the boss way easier. Plus, everyone's like, oh, the boss isn't worth it, he's just too annoying. It makes Pack-a-Punch cost 1,000 points. It's just such an amazing map in every way. I don't get why people don't like the boss. I think they're just not good at defeating them, but you need a strategy. Unlike Der Eisendrache, which I like and all, but people give that map way too much credit because of it being easy. The easy part is fun, but it's not, people make it out like it's a masterpiece or something. I hear Origins is a masterpiece, whether that's true or not. Point is, making a map easy for the noobs doesn't make it a masterpiece. And most people that do say that map's a masterpiece and overhype it are the people who suck at hard zombie maps. Now, speaking of hard zombie maps, number 3 is Mob of the Dead. I love Mob of the Dead. The Blundergat, not the regular Blundergat. I'm not a huge fan of the regular Blundergat because it's only 1 shot, and I don't know if you know, but I'm not a huge fan of the 1-shot wonder weapons that only have 1 bullet before reloading, like the Apothicon. I like the Apothicon, but I prefer the upgrade version, which they took out. So yeah, but I love the Asagat one that you also Pack-a-Punch. It shoots monkey bombs, and it's just such a fun weapon to use, along with Hell's Retriever, which I really hope they bring back, because there's been rumor that there's one little cut of a Hell's Retriever shown in the trailer. And you get like multiple wonder weapons that aren't OP, like Hell's Retriever, you get it's so fun to use, you get the Blundergat upgraded. then you can get a death machine as a weapon, not a power-up. It was just, I really want the death machine to be brought back because it wasn't OP from how slow you went with it. Now, number 2. I hadn't played this map as much when I was younger, and I really want to get back into it, but like I said, my PS3 is like breaking down. I need to buy it for my computer so I can play Shangri-La, then Black Ops 2 so I can play Origins on my computer. Just my, I'm not sure if my computer can handle Call of Duty, but we'll see. So point is, number 2, Ascension. Now, Ascension had everything that me, and again, this is why it's my personal list. I don't even think I had Ascension in my 5 list before. But number 2, I love it because it has everything personally that I like. Now, one thing it has that everyone likes is PhD Flopper, of course. But people really didn't care too much about the Thunder Gun. Like, they liked it, but they didn't think it was, like, their favorite Wonder Weapon. My opinion, it was, I'm not 100% sure, but, like, I would bet my life that in my top 5 Wonder Weapon, if I had to, that I would bet the Thunder Gun was in that. I just love the Thunder Gun, and they had that in it, and it was amazing. And I was so glad they did that. And on the transportation, those little, it's like this little, I don't know how to describe it. It's this little plane thing you can stand on, and it lifts you across the map, and you can see it from a bird's eye view. And it was so amazing. And there's this one area where there's a staircase. You can camp with your friends. Then you can do a dolphin dive down the staircase with PhD Flopper, and it kills all the zombies around you. And it was just overall really fun, and I love Ascension in every way. Now, number 1 is going to come to a surprise to a lot of people because I never really talk about this, and this is really the main reason I wanted to make this top 5. Number 1, my favorite map of all time, and this isn't just like I think the best map in general, but my personal opinion, my favorite map is Shadows of Evil. Now, it's not because of graphics or anything. I don't want people saying, oh, you just like it because it has better graphics than Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. No, I like it because a lot of people got sick of Shadows of Evil. Just like they get sick of the Horizon Drop, that's why we have new DLCs, because people get bored of the zombie maps really fast. Shadows of Evil is the one map I never really got sick of. I got sick of for like a week, and I came back to it and loved it. And I just think, for me, again, me personally, it has, I think it's just the best map. I never got bored of the game. Oh, someone in chat. Hi, I'm new. Oh, hello, Rap Nation. Are you excited for DLC 4? So, back to the point. I just, honestly, I don't know how else to say it. Shadows of Evil, I love, you have Afterlife, which I'm glad they don't bring Afterlife in every game because I would get sick of it too fast. But Afterlife's always fun. I love that Mob of Dead, but they did it more fun in Shadows of Evil, where instead of being this little blue monster, like this blue electric guy, you gotta be a freaking octopus monster. I just felt like I loved everything in Shadows of Evil. So, yeah, guys, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm gonna be probably streaming more Shadows of Evil at like 10. And we're gonna be streaming till like 11 or 12, and then as soon, like the minute, I'm gonna try the minute it comes out. For me, it comes out at 2. For Pacific time, it comes out at 12. So I'm gonna stay up 2 in the morning, and I'm gonna start streaming it right away, and I'm gonna be one of the first people to cover it. So make sure to check that out, and my Shadows of Evil stream I'm gonna be doing soon. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as I said, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.